Hey, what's going on, folks? I'm on my way somewhere, so I got a few minutes. Just wanted to have a little bit of conversation. I'm always thinking, like I said, and it's important to always use your mind and exercise your mental thoughts and try to understand yourself and try to understand other people. And in that way, you'll be better off in your dealings. But I did a video a short while ago about the great battle between sociopaths and empaths. Okay? And I gave you a little bit, and there will be a part 3 to that. I'm working on that where I'll break down the specific categories of sociopaths and the specific categories of empaths. But right now, I want to talk about all of the people who are in the middle. Those would be the apaths. Apaths are the people that empaths are trying to save, and they're the very people that sociopaths are trying to exploit. In most cases, the sociopath is successful exploiting other folks. It's not hard for the devil to move in the crowd. And these are the people, you can go back to your childhood, you can go back to things that have happened in school, and I'll start there because really that's where you saw it first. You had situations where you had classmates who may have been jealous of you or something, and they would literally go to other classmates and they would poison their minds about you or your character. And they would do greater character assassinations on many people. And the apaths, because they're clueless and because they just don't possess the cunningness of the sociopath or the great insightful intelligence of the empath, they're like in the middle, and they're just sheep to be herded and flocked. Sociopaths use you guys they exploit you guys to meet their agendas, whatever they may be. And so in school, in different ways, in different forms, you saw this sociopath, and maybe you knew who that sociopath was, but you did not have enough pull, so to speak, with the other students to get them to see the bad traits in that person, because that person is very cunning. Now, empaths don't typically really care if they care about you, but they don't really care to win you over from the sociopath. They just stay away from you. And I see that a lot. Present day adult, wheeling and dealing, doing deals and doing things. And I see this every day. And it's like, I look at you people and I think to myself, I'm like, how in the freak did all of these people come out in the world just dysfunctional and just this distorted minds? I told you guys, I've had many hardships in my life, and those hardships only strengthen me in my character. But somehow, other folks, it just doesn't have that effect on them, on other folks. Other people seem to succumb to the foolishness and find themselves, bullying other children. You have a few people that committed suicide this past year, a few young kids, and they were being bullied. And really what happened was, it wasn't just that one bully, it was really that bully soliciting an army of other bullies. The other bullies are not necessarily built to be bullies because they're not sociopathic, but they're dumb. And because they're dumb, they're like putty. It's like silly putty in the hands of a sociopath. They can just shape your mind and make you believe and think the way they want you to think. Now, I don't really blame children for being silly putty minded, because as adults, I see this. I see this in adults who are like over 50 years old. Like, I'm serious. I see this every day in professional circles. I see adults who are literally 50-year-old and beyond, who are just like children in their minds. Now, I suspect that there's a little bit of childish selfishness involved in that as well. But their minds are really like silly putty for the sociopath. And you apaths are no good. It's really what I really wanted to talk to about today, is because I spoke on this before about you not being dogs in the fight. Apaths are never dogs in the fight. Now, if somehow when it comes time to jump someone or do something in a pack of numbers of people, you folks are available. You're readily available to jump on someone. You know, to be the minions of some fool who wants to carry out something. You know, you guys are flunkies. And when the Great War happens, the crusade comes down, you're going to be swept up because you're going to be part of the enemy's lot. See, it doesn't matter how good you were as a person. If I'm going to rob a bank and I'm going to do something heinous and I solicit you for your help and you help me, then once we get caught, you're going to jail and you're going to do time just like I am. You know, show me that guy who helped chop a body up and bury it and he didn't get any time. Show me that person. So apaths are just the fucking fools of the world. And you know what? There's more of you than both sides. There are more of you than sociopaths and empaths. The apaths are the middle ground. You guys are like middle America. You are just the middle ground of everything. You know, I very rarely see empaths have strong ability to really sway apaths. Apaths seem to always gravitate to the bullshit. And they're not able to self-reflect and look at themselves and say, hold on, I'm being a party to some bullshit. I never see you guys do that. I've never have seen that since a child up until adulthood. I've never seen that. I've always seen people that I want to put in the same category as the sociopaths. Now, I do know that you're not as smart as a sociopath. I do know that you're stupid. And so I pity you in that regard. But on another level, when it's time for a battle, right? In a great battle, you have to take a side. And if you don't take a position, like I said, you'll be swept up and you'll be just a casualty of this great war that we're going to have, or that we're having presently. When there's victory, you'll be swept up as a casualty. No one's claiming you. No one cares, you know, if you're going to stick up on that, because we're going to fight the fight. But I just thought about that. You know, I was thinking about that today, and I realized that there are just so many people. And I'm always saying so many, like I keep saying, because there are so many freaking idiots walking around, you know. So many of you guys. The worst. Sun is in my eye. I'm almost at my destination, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not going to be too much longer. I just wanted to talk to you guys. And, you know, maybe in this next moment, I can just really try to get you to look. To understand that if you're not going to recognize when you do wrong, then you're hopeless. And really, this fight is not for you. These words I'm having right now are not really for you, because you're going to be a leaf in the wind. You're blowing out of direction. And if my side is more prominent on the battlefield, representing, then you'll probably come to my side, because that's how you choose, you know, where you want to be. You choose based on, you know, the sheer numbers and peer pressure, because that's what kind of person that you are. And that really speaks to the fact that if you were a dumbass in childhood, why would we believe that you outgrow being a dumbass? Because you don't. I'll probably come back, like I said, there'll be a part 3 to the sociopaths, empaths videos. And also, I will probably do a more extensive video on the apath. Right now, I have the sun in my eye, and I'm pressing to get somewhere. So you know, I'm just doing that. It's late in the day. I had a long day, so you know, I just wanted to tell you guys and put you on notice about that. Try to think about what's right and what's wrong. Put yourself in a place where you can measure your ability to gravitate towards right or wrong. We can start from there. I love bad behavior. I don't, however, love idiots. Think about it, folks. Peace.